Hi everyone, I'm Kristjan from Base Property Specialists. It's 2023 and we're back with our top investment picks for landlords and buy-to-let investors from Zoopla. So we've jumped on, and those of you who've seen these before, we pick 3 properties on Zoopla, one up to 500,000, one up to 750, and one up to £1 million that we think are really good investment opportunities for anyone looking to start or expand a buy-to-let residential lettings portfolio. So without further ado, our first property in the under 500,000 bracket is this property on the market with Hemmingfords in Stoke Newington. So really popular location in this purpose-built development. So what we've got here, it's a 1-bed, 305,000, 1-bed, 1 bath, 1 reception. Just quickly scroll through here. So cosmetically, looks in really good order. Double glazed windows, nice white walls throughout, laminate flooring. Property looks to be in really good nick. Kitchen is probably a little bit on the older side, but looks perfectly practical and usable. Probably from a cosmetic perspective, probably a little bit dated. You might want to think about maybe doing a half upgrade on that kitchen, maybe putting in some new worktops, new cabinet doors, and retiling the walls. Then you'll get a whole fresh look without laying out for a whole new kitchen. And likewise, bathroom, perfectly functional, but a little refurb wouldn't be amiss. Upgrading or modernising the tiling, maybe slightly up-speccing the fixtures and fittings in here. Don't think any of these things need doing. It would rent perfectly fine as it is. Good news is it's currently a C and could go up to a B on an EPC rating, so you don't have to worry about the new minimum energy efficiency regulations coming down the pipeline. You're already compliant. Just under 450 square foot. So a really decent size, and that's using the spec floor plan, which are really good, highly accurate, very reliable. Now, unfortunately, no property information on here. I am going to guess that it is leasehold. That would be typical. So as always, normal caveats, you need to inquire if it's leasehold, and if so, how long is left on the lease. Remember, if it's close to or under 80 years, you'll likely struggle to get any sort of mortgage on it. So you really want that to be around 100 years or more. If it is sat around or under 80 years, just worth inquiring about extending the lease. Quite often that can be done as part of a purchase, and there is a metric that sort of sets that value, and quite often that can all be done at the same time. So obviously do check those things. Likewise, you also need to find out what the ground rent and service charges are. Now, looking at this building, I can't see a whole range of amenities in there, so I wouldn't expect the service charges to be much above sort of £1,500 to £2,000 a year tops. And the majority of that is going to be your buildings insurance, and then obviously you're going to have your ground rent, which typically is going to range between sort of £150 and £350 a year. So just factor in those bits and pieces. Now, brilliantly located, right by Abney Park, just on Stoke Newington High Street, right here. Just a few metres away, you've got Stoke Newington Church Street, which is littered with bars and restaurants and really gorgeous little retail shops. So yeah, a really fantastic area. So it's a first floor flat, lots of natural light, floor to ceiling windows. Ignore the comment about situated in the heart of Shoreditch. It's not. They've obviously copied that from another property. It's in Stoke Newington. Now also they've got in the description here, long lease, over 100 years left on the lease. So big tick in the box there. Shame they don't put it in the property details section, but the good news is that is one big query raised and ticked off the list. So this property, as it shows now, I wouldn't be surprised to see that rent for about £1,500 a month. If you were to upgrade the interior, modernise it, bring it up to the current standards of sort of design, I wouldn't be surprised to see that rent topple out about £1,750 a month. So all in all, a very strong yield, and a really great price really for a decent 1-bed in a decent location. So if you're looking to grow or expand, get on the phone to Hemmingfords straight away, cross off those details, get in there and get your offers. That's a great one. So we're going to move along now to our £500,000 to £750,000 price bracket, and pretty much straight away this new listing on with Keaton's really caught my eye. So it's just come to market. It is a 3-bed 1-bath on the market at 550,000. There are 31 photos. We're not going to look at them all, but so it's got communal garden. So it's got this really lovely patio terrace leading to like a low maintenance astroturf garden with well maintained flower beds. Easy for me to say. This is a communal garden for the flats to share, but the great thing is, actually, for a lot of tenants, that's going to give them everything they want. A lot of tenants like the idea of a garden, but when it comes to the realities of having to maintain it, not quite so much. Having a decent outside space that's there when they want to use it, but they don't actually have to worry about the labour part, looking after it. That is going to be a big tick in the box for a lot of tenants. Now, going through internally, cosmetically, this looks really good. The kitchen looks to have been replaced recently. I'm guessing the boiler's in here, gas hob, electric oven, you've got your washing machine, probably a fridge freezer in over here, and I'm guessing, hopefully, a slimline dishwasher in here. So really, all your kind of mod cons that you'd expect. Now, interesting, this one is a 3-bed with a reception and a study. Okay, now bedrooms, 2 are doubles, 1's a single, but that's the living room. So 1 good double, 2 good doubles. That's exterior, really nice location. So you've got Greenhall Park just up here. So this is located on Fairfield Road. So perfectly located in Bow. You've got Bow Road DLR almost across the road. So fantastic transport links. Easy to get out to Stratford if you want to head to the Olympic Park or Westfield for your shopping. And obviously really good connections back into town for work, or if you're going into town to meet up with friends or whatever. Again, what your tenants would be doing. So we're back to that's the little neighbouring park, which is really pretty set back. Property is spread over a couple of floors. There's the single bedroom you've got upstairs, another angle of the reception. So really comfortable reception. You've got a couple of sofas in there and it's not looking cramped. Another shot. Quite simple but perfectly effective bathroom. Always nice to have a bathroom with windows in. Just nice and simple and white. Separate toilet. Now this is a really good tick in the box because it is a 1-bathroom property. If you were to rent this out, having the loo separate to the bathroom means one flatmate can be showering and they're not hogging all the amenities. So hopping through some more photos of the bedrooms here. So again, you can see cosmetic order. It looks great. And now this is the study space. So this is a bona fide property. Obviously, looks like these guys just proper work from home. They've got a desk in here, a sofa, a whiteboard, TV. Looks like they would do some conference calling and stuff in here. So again, with so many people working from home now, this is going to be a huge tick in the box. Rather than squeezing in a boxy 4th bedroom, you've got this fantastic workroom off the reception. So if you've got a family moving in here, brilliant. The parents have got somewhere they can escape to, do the work they need to, but still kind of in earshot of what's going on with the rest of the family. If you've got sharers, again, if you've got a flatmate who needs a bit of quiet workspace, whether that's during the day or in the evening when typically everyone's going to be at home being a bit more social. This is going to be a huge appeal to pretty much any tenant I can think of. Conservatively, I think you should be looking at about $2,500 a month in rent. But I don't see any reason why, if it was marketed just right and you got the right people through the door, I wouldn't be surprised to see you squeeze that up to about $2,750, $2,800 if you're really lucky, $3,000. But I think the fact that 3rd bedroom is a single you're going to struggle to get past $2,750. But at $2,750, that's a really good return on the purchase price. And like I said, it looks pretty much like a turnkey property ready to go. Same caveats. I'll just see if these guys have got anything about the lease. Great. So here we go. Lease, 992 years remaining. So it's what in the industry we call virtual freehold. You're never going to have to worry about extending that lease. Huge tick in the box. Job done. Service charges, £600 per annum. That's actually really cheap. That's really good. And that is going to almost entirely be the building's insurance. Council tax band D, not really of concern to you. Typically your tenants will be paying that. The only thing not mentioned is ground rent. But I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say, because the service charges are low, ground rent I'm going to say is going to be low, probably about $150, $200. It's rare that you see ground rent of more than $350. So Ground rent and service charges are going to fall under £1,000 a year. Bargain of the century, really. And this is the location. So if you know Bow at all, you've got Bow Church DLR here, you've got Bow Road Tube on Hammersmith and City line, so really well connected. If you go up this way, you've got Stratford heading up this way with Westfield and the Olympic Park. You've got some really lovely areas down here. Three Mills, this is all being redeveloped down here, but you've got the old Three Mills location and the park and canal walks down here. So really pretty much everything going for it. So yeah, if you're looking to spend around the £500,000 mark, because that's only just over, you can get a really tasty 3-bed on your books ready to go that's going to pull you in somewhere around 30+ K a year. So if you like the look of that, get onto the Keaton's Bow office straight away, because I don't think that one's going to hang around for long. And last but not least, in our £750 to £1 million bracket, we have got this rather spectacular 4-bed, which has just come to market with portico up in Leyton. So on the market at 800,000, it's a 4-bed, 2-bath, 1 reception that's been extensively extended and refurbished. So let's quickly blast through these photos. So jaw-dropping first shot into the open plan kitchen diner. They've done a side extension, exposed beams, ceiling windows, skylights, that's the word I was looking for. Herringbone wooden floors, exposed brick. I mean, really it's like a wish list tick off on the design aesthetics. So really beautiful space, huge kitchen. Whether you were to rent this out to a family or to sharers, no one's going to be worrying about not having enough space to store pots and pans and food and whatever else. You've got built-in storage with oversized sills for seating here, overlooking the rear garden. Yeah, I mean, really can't fault this place. Really lovely. So it's got 2 reception rooms. That is the first in the lounge. Top floor loft bedroom. This is back into the kitchen. As I said, you've got this nook with built-in storage and oversized windowsills for sitting on. Looking wistfully out to the garden. Really beautiful little WC. Batten fencing in the garden. Part paved. Part grass. And again, as you'd expect, the exterior in tip-top condition. Set out as a kid's bedroom right now, but that could be easily changed. Nice big double bedrooms throughout the property. Sort of wet room, shower room with walk-in shower. Double-ended bath in this one, by the look of it, with a separate shower as well. Neighbouring park, so not only have you got a decent private garden, and what we didn't see in the last photo, you've got a decked area to the bottom of the garden with a storage shed there. So again, storage sheds, anything that adds practicality for the tenants, big tick in the box. So there we have it, a really rather spectacular home. If we bring up the floor plan, we can see it's nearly 1,100 square foot. All the bedrooms are doubles. Now it's 2-bathroom, but actually the good thing here is that if you're going to rent it to sharers, the good thing is neither of them are en suite. So you've got 2 bedrooms on this floor with a bathroom, 2 bedrooms on this floor with a shower room. So best of both worlds. I think that's the sort of wet room walk-in shower, and that's the main bathroom with a bath and separate shower cubicle. Living room to the front, kitchen diner to the rear, with the little WC tucked into the bedroom space there. So you've actually got 3 toilets across the property. So yeah, very close to Leyton Midland Road Tube Station, right by the park, Jack Cornwall Park. And again, absolute turnkey property ready to go. I would not be surprised to see a property like that achieve at least £3,500 a month. The specification of that property is spectacular, and I think actually you'd be as likely to rent that to a family where, well, one or both parents are on a decent salary, or indeed for sharers. And the only thing you would need to look into, if you're going to do it as sharers, do look into the local property licensing restrictions. what are the requirements, because this will almost certainly be classed as a HMO or house in multiple occupancy. So do look into the local borough, do make sure you understand what those parameters are and what the licensing costs are. But obviously the great thing with a freehold property, no lease to worry about, no ground rent, no service charges, and like I said, it looks pretty much like a turnkey property, ready to go and highly desirable. So there we have it. There is this week's 3 picks. So we've got a 1-bed in Stoke Newington on with Hemmingfords, we've got a 3-bed in Bow on with Keatons, and we've got a 4-bed terraced house in Leyton on with Portico. If you like anything you see there, make sure you get in touch with those agents quickly, because I don't think any of those properties are going to hang about for long. If you're ever looking for any advice around lettings or property management, do always feel free to reach out to me or any of my team. That is our expertise and what we absolutely specialise in, and we're always happy to give advice and help wherever we can. Otherwise, tune in next week for next week's top 3 picks. Thanks for watching.